I got the snowblower out of the shed, and now I need to get it ready for winter and to put onto the Cub Cadet. So what I know is there's some lubrication I have to do, including the U-joint has a grease fitting. So I think what I'll do is make this easier on myself by tipping it up. There's a box here, gearbox with a little oil hole that you can take out with an Allen wrench, put some oil in it while it's this way. There's a grease fitting on each of these universal joints. This slides here, so oil got a little bit. But let's see, we've got a grease gun here. See if this nozzle can fit. A little dirt in there. I was dragging it out. It drug in the dirt. Nope. I can't get it to... I don't think the nozzle will fit around the corner there. Get in there unless I... Ah! That's what I needed to do all along. Gee. Still actually won't fit there unless I bring it out. I think I got a slanted angle at it there. There, the grease is oozing out all over the universal joints. I'm going to put a little oil on it. That's slobbering it up good. There. Now that it's up this direction, let's see if we got an Allen wrench to check the gearbox. This gearbox here uses a thick oil or grease. Then we'll dip down in there and see what we got. Printer full. So we don't need to fool with that one. Ah. Need an Allen wrench for this, but there. That's checked and greased. The two, I greased the two call those things? The fittings here. Okay, so this moves, and that's inside there, so there's nothing to grease there. I greased the shaft. I'm looking for the moving parts. Now, these turnbuckle, or these things, can take a little oil or grease down. They're very slow. Slow joints here and here. Let's see where they. So we'll pour a little bit of oil down each of those, just a dribble. And these move here, but very little. Now, the main gearbox hasn't got any place you can put anything in it. We had to depart last year and completely rebuilt the, I think it was last year, no, year before, and filled it up with grease, so it's probably okay. I think that's, oh, there's an idler pulley here. Probably got a seal bearing in it. Yep. So you don't have to grease that. Okay, this moves here. So that should have a little oil in that joint. I really got to get me an oil can.
I'm sure you got a couple.
No, none that actually work with. Oh, I put oil on the pulley. That's not good. I'll wipe that off. I'll go from the back here. That was pretty good. Now, I get my cap here, and then we'll wipe off the surplus. You don't want oily pulleys. Slips easily enough anyway. Now I wonder if I got a belt for this thing. I stored it over here. Well, I got one new belt, another belt, and another belt in here. One of those is probably the right one. We'll try to figure that out when we get there. I can look it up. Okay. So let's tip it down. There's a couple of other things I've got to lubricate. We don't I want to flip the valve this direction. In here, there's a thing here. welding on the back. And pull the end caps off and grease the ends of the thing, but try to figure out the back has to turn. Is that turning it?
Yep.
So why is that? You want to go back and turn the pulling. Okay, turn it that way. That rubs a little bit. Like the back of the thing is a little bit not serious.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's bowed a little.
Yeah, when we probably, well, we'll run a little. I think it'll be okay. It's just barely, it's not binding. So I have to pull the ends off.
Yeah, I think you can see right here. It looks like it's.
Well, it's actually rubbing back in there.
I mean,
Oh, it's bent ahead there. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to pull this one out. We'll straighten it. So I have to pull the end caps off to grease them anyway. And
yeah, you can tell there's a couple spots.
yeah, looks like it's got bent. See if a half inch. Okay. The ends here. Need to get a couple you put my nuts in. We have to pull the
Yeah, I wonder if this is just, this looks like it's stuck right here. It might just be that. No, that's the same on the other side.
yeah, I think the frame is bent. I have to take the thing apart. I pull that out, and I gotta pull the end off. As I recall, you just pull it out. Well, there's a shaft in there, so let's pull the pin on the shear pin here. Get pliers there. Turn that pulley some. Keep turning it. More. That's good. Now I can pull the shear pin. this thing comes out if I take that off, doesn't it? The hole, this hole. I have to take the top off here. You want to hold that back there just a little until I get this. The pliers are straight. There. Nope, not there. It's probably going to come rusted a little. Lock washer. Now I gotta take that end cap off over there. Then it all pulls out. Okay, then we can pull this thing out. Now watch out for our pile. I believe that hole, this we had to, it strips out the bronze gear in there, so we put in both of them last time. Hopefully that'll work. The other thing we got to do is these end caps get a little bit of their plastic bearing on the end, and they get a little bit of grease right in the bearing itself.
You can see how this is bottom's rusted off and got bent back.
Let's just tip it sideways. It's pretty sound yet. This is a replaceable piece on the bottom.
Yeah, well, it's just the
But
bend
here,
there
see,
is causing it to...
yeah, we've got a couple places where we've, what is that? The frame has broken through, so these need to be welded, pounded in place, and then welded. So let's just see. So I need to find somebody that raises
You're just pounding on the...
yeah, that has to go. It's come through is the problem.
Yeah.
So the question is can we see it's rubbing right there? And this one's worse. Yeah, the whole thing is.
You can't put that back.
This has got to come back to line up. So really what we need to do is flip it on over. No, we can't really flip it on over. What can we? No, the chute and the arms are in the way. So this whole thing has broke through and come out. Or moved, the middle has moved back, so it needs to be moved back some. Let's just see if I could take the iron off, the metal piece off here, and then the tin would bend pretty easy. Now I can bend the rod. So I think that's what I'll do before I start pounding the heck out of it is take off the bottom and straighten that. It's just a bunch of bolts stuck in there. So let's see, what size might they be? Should we guess? Nope, not 9/16. Half, too small. Oh no, they're half. But I need something that's a bigger half, like a socket. And a wrench. Here's a half that's huskier half wrench. Okay, so let me persuade it off with a little piece of pipe. Nope, not that size pipe. So I probably could break it loose by hand, but and will you see if you can find a 1/2 inch? Oh, these are not going to be hard. The other side has one of those round heads with a square bottom. I forget what you call them, stove bolt. That's it. Here, I'll get another 1/2 inch wrench here. That and I haven't loosened. I think I'll replace all of these bolts with something new. I probably can get a new bottom thing it's wearing there anyway. Before you take it all the way off, it's good to, because
Yeah, I'm spinning this one anyway.
I'll have to put a vice grip on the back of that. piece like that.
Washer just rusted right through there.
Yeah. Well, some of it's salty. It gets running on the driveway and stuff.
Yeah,
It
you got
was-
one right here.
It was, I think 2007 or 8, Merlin got it, and we've used it every winter for and then we gotta do the same to the top. Those are rusted too.
Yeah, you got the big pipe here.
Did it come?
It's hard to get us down there.
Why don't you give me the pipe and I'll do the top one. And then we can flip it over so you can get at that. Alright. It's turning inside too, so let's try the bigger one first. Maybe it'll break off, that's okay. If I can get it. I broke it off, which is fine. Now we'll do the other side. Yeah, why don't you set that over safe distance from it. Just stick it back down. Yeah, that's good. If we get it down, then we actually can get at it easily. Here's the big one. You got it. Right, here's the pipe. Let's see. It'll come up, don't it? Yep, broke her off. That works. Okay, now let me put a camera in front of it. Now the bottom of that thing.
Still got just this one
Yeah,
here.
but that, if we get everything else out.
If we can tap that out.
Actually, there's. Oh, we took the wrong one.
You took the wrong one.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you put the wrench on it.
Sorry.
So we need to do this one. All right. that piece of metal
Here.
should get a camera on the other side of it here.
And just take that shoe off.
Take the shoe completely off, and I maybe can get it out of there. So take the last bolt. That one broke off. There. Now the last one down there, probably we'll take the shoe off on that side.
Yep.
So let's back up here. Oh, what did I do with the wrench underneath there?
Yep.
Looks like one will come off with the nut. That's the one I'll take into the store
For replacements.
tomorrow.
You got the nut?
Yeah, it's locked in my
Oh.
camera thing wrong all the time. All right,
Here. Put the nut in there.
I can't get it out of the wrench till I hook it into
Yeah.
here.
That's what you're doing. Perfect.
I believe that's the same one we used on the bottom too.
Yeah.
And that one's been unscrewed also. All right.
Now you just gotta get that one out.
The head was turning on this one. It's spinning in the inside.
No?
So I can do a couple of things. I can grind the head off. Could get a welder and weld it in place. That's what usually they do.
Uh-huh.
To try to chisel it off. What did I say? I don't have a, couldn't find a
Grinder.
vice grip.
I got a vice grip right here.
Need that one. I don't know if there's any way.
I tried. I couldn't put it in there.
Well, it's not long enough. And so I had a cold chisel and chiseled it off. I know where that was. See if I got my grinder. Yeah, that's a sander wheel on it. Yeah, I'm looking for is this is a wood chisel. Looks like that, only without a handle and it's metal flat. There are some things you can do. You can try drive a thin blade screwdriver under it. Here, let's try this guy.
Sure.
I'm going to get the wrench and then look at it. Okay, we got the head want. Okay, you turn it wrong way anyway. That's to tight, loosen it my way. Coming to it now. It just spins, but I got it out a little bit, so maybe I can get a nice grip.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, I know. All right. Almost hit it. All right, to turn it off, yeah. I think you're going to need your piping. I don't have very good pipes on it. There it's coming. Shove it right away as much as you can. All right, see if you can take it. You can't really get a grip on there.
No.
Well, I can sort of, but hold that right like that. Slips over the head. All right. Well, one of the bolts wouldn't come out, so I'm going to try to cut it off. I think it's working. There! That's a lot easier than... Now let's see if we can get this thing out of here. Give me your hand, so it's worn down in the middle, so we'll see if we can get another front piece like that. And then this...
Got a nice curve to it too.
What?
Got a nice curve to it.
Yeah, this one, we have to count it, the thin metal back. Let me get the over here what I'm actually trying to do. Here, the brace pushed right through the metal. It looks kind of a poorly thought out. And
Closer.
Here, it came through. Just like body work. Right here, it's quite a ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Still got the mull over here if you want to try that.
Well, it's coming. I just need to not go too far.
Mm-hmm.
I have to bring that back in, you see. So that's still got quite a bit of curve. So I'll take and bring her out a little more. Try to look down the edge to see where the okay, that is now I should get a straight edge and put along it. Let's yeah, it's still coming in a little bit here. That's pretty good. You can set that down, yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely replace this one if we can.
That goes on the outside.
The back side, yeah.
Well, I mean, these go on the outside.
Oh, okay. Actually, it would still work. But, so now here,
I think there's maybe a little bump right there.
I think now, if we get those
Down there too much.
brazed just with a thin layer on them, we should be okay. It just pushed its way right through, and of course the auger runs there, so it can't have much
Build up.
build up at all. Otherwise I'll have to grind the auger tines down a little bit, which you can do,
Yeah.
but you want them just as tight as you can in there. So okay, that's good enough for the day. Let's put our tools away in and out of the rain.